Most people don't need a massive, bank vault-style safe that takes up half the closet, but they do need somewhere to stash a passport, some extra cash, or a few important documents. That is exactly where this little Honeywell unit comes into play. It is surprisingly compact, sitting at just under 7 inches tall, which makes it perfect for tucking away inside a desk drawer or on a shelf where it won't draw much attention. When you first pick it up, you notice it has a bit of heft to it. It is not some flimsy plastic box. It is built from solid steel, and that scratch-resistant powder coat finish gives it a nice, matte texture that feels like it can take a few bumps without looking beat up. Now the setup is pretty straightforward. It comes with pre-drilled holes, so if you are serious about keeping this thing in one place, you can bolt it down to a floor or a wall. Honestly, that is probably the smartest move because, at roughly 6 pounds, a determined person could just walk off with the whole box if it is not anchored. The digital keypad is the main way to get in, and it is responsive enough for daily use. You punch in your code, the 2 steel live bolts retract, and you are in. It is quick, and it gets the job done without any unnecessary bells and whistles. What stands out, though, is the inclusion of the override keys. We have all heard horror stories about digital locks failing or batteries dying at the worst possible moment, so having those 2 physical keys tucked away somewhere safe is a massive relief. It is a simple backup, but it is essential. The interior space is about 0.17 cubic feet, which sounds small on paper, but it is actually plenty of room for the essentials. You can fit a stack of documents, a few jewelry boxes, or a decent amount of cash without feeling like you are playing Tetris. If there is a downside, it is definitely the size. If you're looking to store a full-sized laptop or a large camera bag, this is not the one for you. It is strictly for the small stuff. Also, the battery compartment is inside, which is standard for these types of safes, but it does mean you have to keep the unit accessible enough to change them out when the time comes. It is not a high-tech fortress, but for the price and the footprint, it offers a solid layer of security for your most important small items. It is a no-nonsense, reliable little vault that does exactly what it promises, without trying to be anything more than it needs to be. If you just need a secure spot for your valuables that won't break the bank or take up your entire closet, this is a pretty sensible choice.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.